Age fans, people of the interwebs, it's me, Sam of SG1, coming at you for another Star Trek, the official Starships collection review. This time we're doing issue number 140. Yeah, I've had to re-record this review because I didn't realise, I did it yesterday afternoon, and the glare from my window was just too much. I didn't realise until I looked at it back, so I've waited till today to do it. So, here we are. And here we are, issue number 40, the Federation Tug. And as per usual, nice glossy magazine. Ship itself, but more on that in a little while. So let's get a crack on, shall we? Sorry, I had a massive sneezing fit. I think I'm coming down with a land tree infection, I think. Specification type, towing vessel, affiliation Federation. Launch 24th century, length 90 metres approximately, crew 6, top speed warp 6. And then we've got a real nice view of it there. Very, very cool indeedy. The Federation Tug was an odd-looking ship. It was built from a purely practical point of view. It was designed to be able to remove partly detached parts and twist them back into place with its mechanical arms, making a standard ship secure for towing. Its powerful tractor beams could then haul the vessel to safety. The Federation Tug attached onto the saucer section of the USS Frederickson with 2 tractor beams and towed it to safety after the Starship had lost propulsion during the battle with the Dominion forces. The tugs were worth their weight in gold pressed latinum during the Dominion War, as they were able to retrieve ships that would normally have been lost. And we get a nice start again. Technical specification, topographical view there. All nice images, very cool. The 23rd century, the Ptolemy class ships were used as tugs. This type of ship was never appeared on, ever appeared on display graphics in Starfleet Academy Bridge Simulation, in Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan, and Star Trek III: The Search for Spock. In truth, the Ptolemy class was more like a transport ship. It featured a saucer section of a Constitution class vessel, while the base of the connecting neck had a part that would accept a variety of differently shaped transport containers. Federation Tug was mentioned twice in the Next Generation episode, The Battle and Phantasms, but one was not actually seen until Deep Space Nine episode, A Time to Stand. The USS Frederickson, that's been towed by a Federation Tug, 2374, had been seen 3 years earlier when it was docked at Utah Benicia yards, the same time that Voyager was about to embark on its maiden voyage. 2370, the Enterprise D suffered a series of engine problems caused by interphasic organisms. Admiral Nakamura suggested that he would send a tow ship to bring the Enterprise D to Starbase 84, where Captain Picard was due to attend a banquet. Sorry, I can't fucking talk at the moment. And then we've got a real nice view of it there, and we've got the actual studio model photos there, which is pretty cool. And then we've got design in the Ketracel White facility. Now, I would like this as a model, please. This would be really cool. It's something a bit different, isn't it? And then there's a piece on Doug Drexler, the scenic artist, who I believe started as a makeup artist, I think. And he done special effects and consoles and displays and stuff like that, which is really cool. And Doug Drexler's heavily involved in some of the fan produced stuff as well. There we got some images that he did there as well, and then painting a mountain, Bob Ross style. And then we got on screen, Time to Stand. In A Time to Stand, when Captain Sisko hears that only 14 ships out of 112 made from the 7th Fleet made it back from the battle, he slammed his fist into a table, making the glass shatter. This breakage was not actually scripted in the screenplay, but as a result of actor Avery Brooks hitting the desk harder than he intended. The producer decided to use this take in the episode because it undermined just how frustrated Sisko was at the Federation's losing several battles to the Dominion. Captain Sisko's father, Joe Sisko, was played by Brock Peters, who had originally portrayed Admiral Cartwright in Star Trek IV: Voyage Home and Star Trek VI: The Undiscovered Country, where he had sabotaged police talks with the Klingon Empire. Time to Stand marks the beginning of a 6-episode arc at the start of Season 6. This was the first 6-part story in Star Trek history, while the next multi-story arc occurred at the end of Deep Space Nine. And there we are, and an image on the back there. So, onto the Tug itself. And it's very nice. It's very, very nice indeed. When I can get it off the fucking stand, I'll come on to that, the reason why, in a moment. But here it is. It's very nice. It's a kit bash, because you've got D-Deridex nacelles with clear plastic in, actually, this time. You've got the pylons for Voyager, because you've got the Voyager impulse engine there. You've got the runabout, you know, the pod on the top of the runabout, on the top there, and you've got various bits here and there as well. You've got some nice, I guess, tractor beam emitters or thruster quads and stuff like that. You've got the manipulator arms with the tractor beam emitters on. These don't move, unfortunately. You've got some nice sort of Aztecing going on the bottom there. Some nice Aztecing all around, really. It's a really nice thing. Main deflector dish there. Yeah, it's not too bad. There's no Starfleet pennants on it or anything, but there is some pinstriping there, which you can just see. It's right. I like it. It's got some good detail in it. It's a bit unusual as well, and I'm all for unusual ships. But could I have lived without this ship? The answer is yeah. This is one of those ships where I didn't expect to see. I'm glad that I have it, but it was one of those ships where I didn't actually go around, you know, on all the message boards going, "This is the ship that we want." It's nice that it's there, and it could have been. I think this is an example of, oh shit, what ships we got left to do, kind of maneuver. But you know what? I mean, I like it. I think it's good. I think it's cool. I think it just adds to the Federation fleet. But in all seriousness, we could have done without it. You know, it seems like an afterthought. That's the word I'm looking for. And but you know what though? It's got some real nice detail in there. It's got some real nice Aztecing and stuff like that. It's a nice thing. Like I say, I'm glad I have it, but it's not one of those that I would have actively seeked out. Now it brings me to the should you buy this? You could do with missing it, but if you just want to be completionist like me, then you've got to put it in there. I think it's cool though, I really do. And like I say, it's got some real nice detail in there. Although it's missing some of the blue parts that are on the actual studio model. Where is it? Yeah, it's missing some of the blue parts in there, and some of the copper parts. But then again, I guess sometimes you've got to slightly exaggerate the paint scheme because it appears on screen. So you've got to exaggerate the paint scheme, you know, with the lighting and when you add it to blue screens, that sort of thing. So I can see that. It's just that some of these could have been a little bit more coppery, I guess. But you know, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'm glad. I'm really glad that I own it. But it's one of those ships that I could have done without. You know, but it's nice that I own it. I mean, it could potentially go that way, but it's seen that way. Now, here's an interesting thing. The magazine. Well, there's a stand. It just says Tug. The magazine says to mount it on the stand like that. Now that's the wrong way. That's the aft section. However, it does mount the other way. You just got to just a little bit of jiggery pokery, a bit of finagling, but it will fit that way. That's the way you should have it. That's the front end. But yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, it just bulks out the Federation ships a bit more, so that's pretty good. Anyway, so that's me. That's the Federation Tug. So please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to tell them I've got new videos out, which at the minute is one a day because I'm so far behind. I'm trying to get caught up. I've got a couple more ships to do, then I'm caught up. And oh, I've just noticed that that's fell down. Holy shit! Get on there. There we are. Didn't even realise that. I just saw it on the... Right, I guess you're going to come off then. It's just my Hot Wheels TIE Fighter there. You can go there then. Anyway, so yeah, so like, share and subscribe, hit the notification bell, tell me I've got new videos out, and if you'd like your name in the credits, hit me up on Patreon, $1 a month, and I can keep the lights on at Shares Thrust, and I can give you bigger, brighter, better stuff. And if you want me to cover the Build the Enterprise D, I'm going to insist that people will have to add to my Patreon, because I do want it. I do want to do it. It's just that right now I can't afford everything, because there's a few other things I want to get as well. But I just, right now, my finances being what they are, I can't afford to do that build as well as continue this. So I will be continuing the Star Trek Starships. That is a given. But if you would like me to do that, to do the Build Enterprise D, then feel free to hit me up on Patreon, and I've got a playlist here of other Star Trek ships, but check out my Transformers reviews as well. And thanks for watching, and I will catch you all later. Adios.